to Weather 101. This week, we're going to be tackling some more details when it comes to tornadoes. We're breaking down some important terminology and also how we rate tornadoes after they happen. Austin, it's fall severe weather season, so we want to make sure people are prepared.
And we've been talking about it before, but one of the big ways to be prepared is to always have a plan.
Yep.
And whenever you see these terms, that's when you know, hey, we need to make sure that plan is good and ready to go. Tornado watch, conditions are favorable. That doesn't mean a tornado is ongoing. It just means it could happen during a certain period of time. Watch is usually issued anywhere from 6 up to 12 hours, some even longer, unfortunately.
Absolutely, and a warning is going to be for a shorter amount of time, typically about an hour, sometimes even a half hour. It's also going to be issued for a smaller portion of the area. But a warning, you need to know that means to take action immediately, because no longer is a tornado possible, but it's actually happening right now. And the worst of these terms is a tornado emergency.
And tornado emergencies are not issued very often. Thankfully, the Weather Service does not issue these on a regular basis, but that means you can expect significant impacts from a tornado. It's likely a large and dangerous tornado on the ground and likely impacting a large area as well. A quick side note here on the watch and the warning. I know we get a lot of confusion about that. Think of it like this. If you have ingredients for, you're making tacos. Let's say the ingredients for the tacos are on the counter. You have a taco watch. We have the ingredients for a tornado watch. But once you have the tacos, they're made, they're put together, you have a taco warning. If we have a tornado ongoing, tornado warning.
Absolutely. And another big one, when we have a warning, when we have a life-threatening situation at all, that is our #1 reason we're going to break into your programming, whether that be your favorite sports event, a playoff, or a soap opera that you love so dearly. We get a lot of complaints, and unfortunately, it is what we have to do. We're here to make sure you're informed by a life-threatening situation, that you're in the clear and safe, and you have all the knowledge that you need. So we want to tell you why we do that, and that's because a tornado warning is issued for part of central Mississippi or the Pine Belt. We're going to break down exactly those areas in just a second as well, but that is why we're going to be breaking into your programming.
That's it. And you know, it's not just tornado warnings. We also can have extremely strong severe thunderstorm warnings. Some 70 to 80 mile per hour winds with these storms can do just as much damage as a weak tornado. Also flooding. Jackson has seen flooding. You can see this picture in the background here where Jackson did have some flooding not that long ago. So if there's a life-threatening weather event like flooding, you will see us as well. Also straight line winds, if those are in excess of 70, 80 miles per hour, sometimes we will break in specifically for that, because even strong straight line winds, they can be more powerful than a low end EF0 or EF1 tornado. So just know that if we break into your programming that you love, it is only to protect your life and your family's life. It is not to make you mad. So that is what we want you to know. Also, going back to our coverage area, what's really important before a watch and a warning is issued, you need to know what county you live in on the map. So if we say there is something happening in Copiah County or Humphreys County, you need to know exactly where you are at. But also, if there is something happening in the WJTV area, we're going to break in specifically to WJTV. Right, and if it's in HLT, you'll only see us on HLT. But sometimes, occasionally, a lot of the times actually, you're going to have multiple areas, so we will be on both. But we're not going to interrupt your programming unless it is impacting your coverage area.
Absolutely, and once the storm is over with, National Weather Service teams, their survey crews, they will go out to survey that damage, and they spend a lot of time and effort, and they really break down exactly what this storm did. And so we're going to start with an EF0 tornado. Usually those winds are about 65 miles per hour to 86 miles per hour. You'll definitely have power outages, damage to gutters and siding, even some shingles peeled off. But an EF1 tornado,
it can do some damage as well. You'll see broken windows, some roof damage, power lines knocked down. So EF0, EF1, you still need to take them seriously, but you're not going to see significant damage. But once you get to EF2, that's when we start seeing some big problems.
Yeah, we also refer to a strong tornado as an EF2 or higher as well. So cars can even be flipped over by an EF2. Winds up to 135 miles per hour, considerable damage. Also an EF3 tornado, very similar, but even stronger, winds up to 165 miles per per hour. So severe damage when you get up to EF3 and, of course, EF4 as well.
Yeah, and that EF4 is going to level a lot of places. It's going to throw a lot of stuff out of place. Most homes, even well-built homes, are going to be heavily damaged with an EF4.
And believe it or not, these also can throw cars into the air. Another reason we tell you to never be inside of a vehicle when a storm and a tornado comes through. An EF5, again, these do not happen often. This is a tornado with winds up to 201 miles per hour and greater than that. So incredible damage you can expect. Homes completely swept away, nothing but a slab. Some concrete even ripped up from the ground. So devastating damage, but just know that we will get you those results once the National Weather Service goes out to survey damage. We'll tell you exactly what information is relayed to us once those storms pass through. But we hope that we can make you guys prepared as we continue on this fall.
And that's going to wrap up this week's Weather 101. But as always, we'll have more. We're going to keep talking about tornadoes and some severe weather as we continue moving throughout the next several weeks. But that's going to wrap it up for today, and we appreciate y'all watching.